York City, stand up. The new banger from NYMI is out now.
Yes, blessed in this day of life. I'm blessed to say I'm alive. Just trying to figure where to start. At the finish line of where they start. Now I see the vision in the picture. I remember I would just see a picture. Like where's the art?
I'm blessed. Check it out now on Versus Music TV on YouTube. K-Doe Waiter's debut video, Follow Me, is out now from his highly anticipated album, From Shame to Fame.
I did do it. Anytime you cross my lane, for real, you make a crash. Anytime you wink at me,
K-Doe Waiter. The new single is called Follow Me on Versus Music TV on YouTube.
BlaXit family, BlaXit family, BlaXit family. We are here in the Gambia, and I'm going to say Naka Goody B, because it's the evening. Is that right? It's not Goody G, I thought it's Goody B.
Yeah, that's it. I mean,
Goody B. Listen, he's correcting me like he knows, yeah? So we're here, and we're at Solomon's Bar. This is the BlaXit link up, and I'm going to ask the camera to pan from my left, starting from Bev, Sister Shanice, yours truly, Juliet, Mas Kwesi, Sandro. You're going to find out what they all do as we go along. And then we have Queen Karine, and we have Sister Pauline right there at the end.
Marcia.
Sorry? Marcia. Marcia. You see that? That's because Pauline was supposed to be at the end, but Pauline moved, so it's confused me. So it's Marcia, gorgeous Marcia. There. So why are we all here? Firstly, let me give a big thank you to all the BlaXit subscribers, BlaXit family, BlaXit family, BlaXit family. I want to thank you so much for your kind donations. That's helping us. We had a bit of a problem this week with our computer, and our computer's on the way out, so we have to get a new one. So we had some editing issues, so we're working on that, and hopefully we'll be able to get a new one with your help. So, you know, keep the donations coming in, rolling in, but we're still able to put out content this week about buying a house, about property, and about buying land, all of the things that you're interested in. Those are the things that we wanted you to know. Now, it might be a bit loud here, because obviously we're filming live in a restaurant. We're here in Solomon's Beach Bar and Restaurant, which has been a long-established Gambian business here for over 35 years. And so why are we here today? We're here to do the BlaXit link up. And the people I've introduced you to are just a few of the people that are here. As you know, a lot of people don't want to be on camera, so they're camera shy. So I can call their names like Karen, Karina, Pauline, yeah. Adrian's here, and there's Angela, and there's Abdul, and there's LJ, and there's Pauline, and there's Errol. And so there are others here too. So, and I want to give a big thanks to the cameramen, of course. We have McConnon. Yeah, yours truly, McConnon, who's always here. We've got Mello, and we have Sandro's camera right here from Start Productions, and we also have Errol, who's there for Galaxy Radio, you know, a Fui radio station. See it there? So I'm going to go across, right? Today I'm actually starting on a topic. So I want you to introduce yourself, tell people a little bit about who you are, what you're doing here, but I want you to tell me about what your feelings are about getting citizenship in the Gambia. That's right, I'm laying it fresh, yeah? So that's what you're doing here, if you're here on holiday or whatever, but tell us, does it mean a lot to you to have citizenship here in the Gambia? Yeah? So we'll start with you, Beth.
yes, it does mean a lot to me to have citizenship, because it's my right as an African citizen.
Excellent. Okay. And so we want to tell us a little bit about your journey. Obviously, you're the first house swap person that we have here in the Gambia, and you're the first person to actually, you know, swap your council property for a house here in the Gambia. Yeah. So can you just explain the process? Let's all applaud it. Yay! So tell our BlaXit subscribers how you did it.
Wow, how did I do it? I've been living in a council, as a council tenant for over 30 years, and I contacted my local council via online, as I saw that you could live anywhere in the world and swap your tenancy and give up your tenancy and get a house in the Gambia. So I went through a very long process, which if you want to know more, you have to contact on the BlaXit site, and then I can link you, and then I can give you all the links with the solicitors and the estate agents and answer any questions that you may have regarding the process.
So yeah, Sister Shanice, radio presenter on Galaxy Afiwi, the only de-brainwashing station. So wherever you are in the world, you can actually log on to www.galaxyafiwi.com. That's A-F-I-W-E, Galaxy Afiwi. We've got talk shows, we've got music shows, and we just keep it real on Galaxy Radio, yeah? When we talk about de-brainwashing, you know, this is us from an African-centered perspective, having our own narrative on issues that impact on us, yeah? So find out when the talk shows are. My shows are on a Wednesday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the afternoon, and you can actually call in as well. You can participate in the show and the discussion. And you've got the Sunday talk show, so on a Sunday morning from 8 o'clock right through to about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, lots of different talk shows going on. So if you want to hear, you know, black voices, African voices, talking about issues that impact us as Africans wherever we are in the world, Galaxy Afiwi at a radio station. And yes, I've just started my own Sister Shanice show on YouTube.
Yeah.
There are loads of Shanices on there, so if you want to find me, you'll probably have to do, say, Sister Shanice and Xenophobia, and I'll come up, because that's the title of one of the shows that I did on YouTube. And yeah, it's exciting. I mean, I need to put more up there, more content, but what I do sometimes, I put my radio shows up there. I put my radio shows on SoundCloud, you know, and so yeah, I do that. Plus I'm an author, so you can always get my book as well on Amazon.
And what's that called?
It's called My Coconut Trees.
My Coconut Trees.
Now, people are going to be celebrating Kwanzaa, or maybe even, you know, the Red Santa Claus, if you believe in that, you know. And so if you're looking to buy a gift, why not get a copy of my book? It's a really interesting, fantastic read, and it tracks our journey as a people from our golden days, yeah, through to our captivity and us out the other end. And it's a narrative that's been told by a really interesting character in the book as well.
What are your views about citizenship right now?
Okay, right. Well, my view is that wherever we are as Africans in the diaspora, we ought to be able to return to Mama Africa land and become a citizen of any country, any African country of our choice. You know, as everybody watching I'm sure knows, we were like, you know, dragged away from the continent, and we left the land behind where we were living, our ancestors did. You know, well now we are able to return, and we want to return, and there are many of us in the diaspora who want to come back to Africa. And we want to become a citizen of that country, because we want to be able to contribute our finances, our skills, our talent, and our resources and our energy here on the continent. And so we want every African government to look at their constitution and rewrite the constitution so that they recognize us as the descendants of those who were kidnapped,
Enslaved.
you know, and enslaved, you know, and brutalized, you know, wherever we were, to recognize us and give us the right to return and to become a full citizen of a country of our choice.
Absolutely. Now, if someone asked me the question, fast track or automatic? Automatic. It should be automatic.
Yep.
I'm not saying that it should not be checks and balances and screening process throughout the naturalization process, but it ought to be automatic. You need to get that certificate of citizenship, and then your naturalization ceremony, and then given your citizenship. Yes, every country has the right to screen, and I agree with that, but it still ought to be automatic. We shouldn't be called aliens or protected persons. We are descendants of our enslaved ancestors, and as such, it needs to be automatic. So, you know, for everybody who's considering writing or rewriting the draft constitution, I want you to consider us and to realise we don't want no slow track, fast track, medium track. What we want is automatic citizenship. And for those of us that have lived in the country or been in the country for at least, you know, let's say 6 months, you know, it should be automatic. Once you stay there and you decide that you want to live here, you should be given the option.
Absolutely.
You know? So I'm going next to you, Kwesi. Yeah, I'm going to ask you the same question. But before you answer, I want you to give an update, please, if you don't mind, about what's been happening, all things BlaXit, and also your business too, because your business is also growing.
Right.
Alongside with BlaXit and you're developing, and you know, so many people are coming and wanting to do inward investment and inward development in the Gambia, and they're reaching out to us. So if you could give an update, a brief update about, you know, what's been happening.
Okay, as far as the website, earlier this week I met with Beverly, and we actually updated the website for those who have council flats in UK. You can actually go to the website. Her contact information is there. You can link in with her to get that exchange going on. Outside of that, we've had many submissions, and we've been working diligently to get back to everyone. I've had so many tremendous conversations with individuals that are ready to come over. You know, I have people saying, hey, we're getting one-way ticket and we're coming over.
Nice.
Come on, we're setting it up. We're laying the foundation. We're putting all the pieces of the puzzle together. You guys are the pieces. So we have people wanting to do different things in different areas, and we're linking those relationships in. You know, we're working on a land development project. That way we can build a community where we all can live, work, and play. So it's many exciting things that's taking place. Communication is important, so we actually have a Facebook group. You'll see that on the website as well, because sometimes it might be difficult to get through emails and things of that nature. However, if you click on that link on the website page, you'll get right to the BlaXit Movement Facebook page, and there you can post and ask questions, and we're in contact. So we have a lot of great things coming online. You know, we have people that's working in travel that's helping us to, you know, expedite these processes. We have people in real estate. We have people in finance. You know, we'll be meeting with Mr. Khan, right?
Yeah.
He's our man. He's going to help us put together an investment group so that we can direct those monies into projects that's going to be profitable for us.
Okay, so this week we met with Global Properties, Mr. Saul, once again, Saul Fraser, and we decided that we're going to be working in order to make sure that we can bring all of their offerings to the BlaXit family. And so that's really important to us. So we're putting together like an advertising campaign that we can use on our site, and that kind of really well leads us into the next guest. But before I say that, we're going to be putting up a page about citizenship where we want you to write to the CRC. Now, what is the CRC? The CRC is the commission who are actually doing the, if you like, what did he call it? The consultations for the changes in the commission, in the constitution. So the CRC, this is what they are doing, and so what we want you to do is to write to the CRC, and we're going to provide you with those details to talk about how important it is for us to have citizenship. So that's going to be coming onto our website. So the CRC will be holding phase 2 public consultations with regard to the draft constitution, and this is open to you also, and this is about participation, transparency, inclusivity and ownership. And so there'll be different locations. So for Soma, it is on Tuesday the 10th of December, and that is at 10 a.m. and that is adjacent to the area council. For Quinella, if I say it wrong, I'm sorry, yeah? I think it says Quinella, and that's on Wednesday, the 11th of December, and that is at 10 a.m. and that is at Quinella Middle School. And for Biwiam, I'm not sure if I'm saying it right either, but it's BWIAM. That's on Thursday, the 12th of December, and that's at 10 a.m. at CCF BWM, and that Brikama, I can say that. That's on Saturday, and that is on the 14th of the 12th, 2019, and that's at the Governor's office. So we might make that one. And then there's KM. Our Canifing's close, so we can go Canifing Municipal. That's the meeting we can all go to, okay? And that's the last one. That's on the 16th of December at 10 a.m. So everybody that's in the diaspora, that's living here, come and represent at Canifing Municipal on Monday the 16th of December at 10 a.m. So you heard it here first. I'm just putting it to all the cameras so that you can see it. We'll do a screenshot and we'll put it on the screen so that you can attend one of those, because we have to have our say in the public consultations, and citizenship is very much on the agenda, and I want it now. I was crying today, I'm not going to lie to you. I did Alpha Grenaya's radio show interview today, and at the end of the show he was showing a ceremony by the wonderful president of Ghana. Who knows his name?
Oh, yes.
Nana Akufo-Addo. I watched the ceremony, and you know, I was brought to tears. I had a tantrum today, my family, because I want one. I want my citizenship too. And the Barbara, I'm pleading with you. I actually got on the phone. I was in tears and I got on the phone and I called Honourable Halifa Saleh, and they said that I'm crying. And he found the time to talk to me, and he said to me, do not be despondent. He said, do not be despondent. This is a time of hope. This is a time of change. This is a time for us all to be included in the changes that's happening here in the Gambia. So,
it's been
you
400 years coming. It's been a long time
Exactly.
coming.
So I want to make an advert. So I've got the best advert maker, the best director of photography here, and actually he is the man that made the pilot for Back to My Roots, which is a huge reality TV show that you will be seeing aired on terrestrial TV around the world and across all 54 continents, countries in the continent. So I'm going to introduce you to Sandro of Stark Productions. I have to introduce you and give you a big accolade because you're a big man, and I've seen your work and it is amazing. For your age, I cannot believe your talent. I cannot. This man, is what I call not only gifted but absolutely super talented, and he's come back to the Gambia. He just flew in, and so I'm not even going to go into too much detail because he's a beautiful person, he's a beautiful spirit, and I'm honoured to have you here today amongst all of our very special guests, you know, and thank you for flying in to continue your wonderful work. So tell everybody about what you're doing and the adverts that you're going to be making here in the Gambia, and the skills that you have to offer every single Gambian country, every single Gambian company.
I'm Sandra with Stark Production. I'm a storyteller. I like to tell a story. I believe everyone has a part to play, and I like to show through visual videos and storytelling. This is what I do. I came here to do the pilot with the Gambia, with Back to My Roots, and then now well, actually on the first day when I arrived, I managed to get 4 or 5 stories to follow up. So I was intrigued and I came back, and then I want to do another documentary actually in the next, in January with the wrestling. So I saw that as there's someone that done a story and it wasn't as good. So I was like, okay, now I'm here, I'm gonna do it better, and I'm gonna make sure that people get to see that side, the cultural side of the wrestling, what it's about. So basically, my idea is to change the perception of things, how people see as Africans out there, and just by showing with visual photos, audio, and music. This is pretty much what I do. Well, not as big as Julia and the team, the BlaXit. So I'm mostly just focused on the visual, making sure that everyone looks good, and you know what I mean. That's pretty much what I'm actually here for. And then since the Black Panther came out, I felt like that is not even a percentage of what we have to offer. So, and it's not really, I felt like I could complain about it, or I could just go there and do it myself. So I came here and I'm literally putting everything I have and meeting people and looking up stories and everything. I'm literally here to show the world what we have, and then tell everyone back home, back then in the Western world, come back to Africa. It's an amazing place, and what they say out there is not true at all. And Africa is a rich country, it's a beautiful country. We have so much to give, and this is what I'm here for. And I'm actually came back after 2 months, and I'm coming back in January, I'm coming back in February. And hopefully I get my citizenship. I'm not, if they giving it, I'm taking one. So.
We can tap into your expertise and, you know, excellent quality equipment while we're here. And he has his drones too, so, you know, he's a good all-rounder, to be honest with you. And I'm really looking, you know, forward to working on other projects, including Back to My Roots and any other projects that come up that we can. But I want to know, what's your take now, Kwesi, on citizenship? Because I'm going to ask every one of us here today, because this is important, because I'm going to put out the address and the email for CRC, and there's 18,100 subscribers. Now, if 18,100 of us all write an email or put it through the website to the CRC, saying to the Gambian government how important it is for us to have automatic, you hear my words, automatic citizenship, then, you know, it will have weight. Yeah, 18,000 of us strong. Yeah? That's how many's in the BlaXit family. We're one big family, you know. 18,000 in this BlaXit family. If we can all, you know, put our hands in our phone or on our keyboard, you know, and send that message out saying that, can we please have automatic citizenship? And this is the process, and we all agree on the process, then this is the way it can be. It's not hard, it's not rocket science, we can do this. If Ghana can do it, Sierra Leone doing their ceremony for 50 people on January the 3rd, I'm hoping to be there to cover it. So, BlaXit family, if Ghana can do it, Sierra Leone can do it, Gambia, we are a special place, we can do it. So I'm appealing to you. Yeah, His Excellency Adam Barrow, President of the Gambia. So what's your opinion, Mas Kwesi, on our position so far as the CRCs and changing their constitution?
Yes,
and your take on citizenship for us, diasporans?
We're living in a historic time where we see a mass movement of people and a mass raising of consciousness towards the mother continent. So other countries have started the process, as you shared, and I'm pretty sure Gambia is going to come right online. We have so much to offer to the economy because, as we spoke earlier, people are coming to invest, to buy home. People want to build infrastructure, hospitals and schools. It's only a fair exchange that we're able to get citizenship and come in and be able to help with infrastructure and help build. America made us citizens, and they had no love for us. You know, so they made us second-class citizens. So, you know, this is our home. We're coming back now, so we need to have that. We need to have it to drive more people here. We want more people to come to Gambia. You know, the floodgates are opening in Ghana and other places where there's citizenship for the diaspora. Yeah. So, you know, that's what we need. That's what needs to take place. That's what needs to happen here, so that more people would come to the Gambia and help build infrastructure.
Okay, so we're going to put a citizen page up on there, because this closes on the 15th of December. So this is time frame. So I'm going to put this video up real fast, because this is a time frame video, 15th of December. I want you all to know. So we have to do this, and we need to all go to the KM CRC, okay, at 10 a.m. at Kanafong, municipality. So I've got my queen right here. I'm calling her queen because that's her name, Queen Karen. You're here on holiday, but this is not your first time here, am I guessing? No. So tell us all about your journey, and then tell us how you feel about citizenship.
Right. I'm from the UK. I've worked on the plantation for many years, and I was forced off the plantation in April, and that kind of forced me to go and set up my business in Sierra Leone. I'm actually here in the Gambia on a fact-finding mission to help those that are left behind to see how they could come here to invest and perhaps live here. My thing is that I think that citizenship should be granted because our children or those that are coming behind us shouldn't have to go through that hostility and that terrorism that we have gone through. The path should be paved for them to come here and live their best life, and that's what I'm about.
So when's the first time you came to the Gambia?
About 20 years ago.
20 years ago?
Yes.
So you're a veteran?
Yes.
Yeah?
I've been to many, many other African countries, many.
And what brings you back to the Gambia?
Like I said, there's a lot of people back home who they're trapped on the plantation, and we have a little group, and so myself and Marcy, we've come to kind of go back. We've come to find information to take back, so as they don't have to go through what we have to go through. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So you're here on a fact find.
Yeah.
And we're actually going to go with you to look at some of Sol Fraser's properties, because, like I said, you know, I've done the land thing, I've done the house building thing, and I've realised, you know, if I had the choice just to buy a ready-made yard with all the furniture in it and just walk my suitcase, I'm doing that. Yeah, because building ain't easy, you know, and the buying land, and then you have to fence it, and then you have to, sometimes it's just easier, you know what I mean? In England, you don't really go buy land, go build your house, you go look at yard, you go look at house, you know, colloquialism. You look at house, you go looking, you go to an estate agent and you look for a ready-made house. So I think that I'm more moving in that direction now, after realising that it can be, you know, quite challenging. It's not like hard all the time. Sometimes you get like easy parts, but as soon as you put your feet up and you think, yeah, it's easy, then you think, oh gosh, what do you mean you run out of cement? Oh, you know, then you have to go and get order more cement, and then you have to go and do this. So, you know, in that sense, when someone's taking care of it for you, and you're just moving into your beautiful house, like one of Sol Fraser's global property houses, listen, just do that all day long. All day long. So, Sis Marcia, I'm coming to you now.
Right, okay, this is my first time in Gambia. Came along with Corinne. Corinne asked me to come to Gambia about 6 months ago, and I said, actually no, I'm not ready to go. And she said she was off to Sierra Leone. She went to Sierra Leone, she came back, she asked me if I wanted to come to Gambia. And by that time, I'd seen Wutamaya and then met Juliet via BlaXit. And I said, yeah, I'm coming, I'm ready to come, yeah, I've got to come. So it's really, really funny because there was 2 of us coming, and then it ended up being a party of 5 because I told another friend and she said she wanted to come, another friend, she wanted to come. So we were all scattered in different hotels around Gambia, but we were all sort of here. So yeah, and again, it's fact-finding to take back to other people that we know over in the UK. So really, really exciting. I've had a fantastic time. I've met some brilliant people while I've been here. We haven't had we've had 1 day's rest by the beach, but we've had something to do every single day. And in terms of citizenship, it's really, really important. You know, we are, you know, the descendants of the survivors, the people who were strong, who, you know, were able to bear the suffering and find a way to cope and, you know, bring us to this point where, you know, we can be coming back to Africa and saying, you know, we want to live here. So it's really, really important that people you know, have that opportunity to become citizens here. You know, we don't belong in the UK as much as anybody says it. You know, I'm saying it's not our home. And I think you're born there, you get to a certain age where you think, I'm stuck, I want to escape, but how do I escape? And I think actually seeing your video, because me and Corinne, for 15 years, we've been trying to find a way to escape. What can we do? Where can we go? And at first we thought it was the Caribbean, but then we soon, you know, visited and thought that that wasn't the place for us. So, you know, we've been looking for somewhere to go, and I feel that at home. I feel at peace. Like I've been here for 10 days.
And we don't know what day it is.
We don't know what day it is, yeah. I've lost track of time, you know, so it's absolutely fabulous. And I've come here and I want to make this my home. So, and I want to make, you know, it possible for other young people. I work with young people, I'm a youth worker, and our black young people need to know about Africa in a positive way. They need to know, because we were all brainwashed and told that Africa was something that it's not, do you know what I'm saying? So, young people need to know, you know, we need to get our families back together and we need to bring our young people here. They all need to come here on an exchange to find out about Africa, to see the beauty and all of the things that are here and the opportunities. We've got our kids back in the UK doing all sorts basically, and there are people with lots of skills who could come here and use their skills, because their colour is not going to make a difference in terms of where they get to and how they can access opportunities.
Wow. So, what's your first impression of the Gambia then, sis?
I absolutely love it. I'm boiling. Yeah, I absolutely love it. I knew before I came that, you know, like I said, Corinne tried to get me to come here about 6 months ago, and I wasn't ready. But then something woke up in me, and I just thought, I'm gonna love it. I know I'm gonna get a property here, and I know I'm coming here to live. Even before I left the country, yeah, I said it's here, I know it already, you know. So when I make up my mind to do something, my mind's made up. And I said I didn't need to go to another country, I knew it was here, yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm going to ask everybody one last question before we go. It's just like a quick hit question. You know, what's your best thing about the Gambia?
Just, you can live. You've got life in the Gambia. Britain is all to do with death, and Gambia, you can live. If you want to live, you need to be here in the Gambia, in Africa, and come and live some life, because in Britain, it's just not happening. Britain is all going down this way, and we are not dead. We are not dead. We are alive, and we want some life.
Okay, and yourself?
Right, I think what's special about the Gambia for me is I can see the opportunities here, you know, for the diaspora, and the people are so welcoming. It's like, welcome home, my brother, welcome, my sister. Yes, you know, and you know, they are embracing. And so I think I want to see our people come and bring their skills and talents, share those skills and talents with the Gambians. You know, they're welcoming us back home as a family. And I love that. I love that about the Gambia. Of course, you've got the weather, the beautiful weather. Of course, it's coastal, so you've got the sea, you've got the palm trees. It reminds you of Jamaica, the sandy beaches. You know, there's a lot here to remind you of Jamaica. I went to a club called Domino's a couple of nights ago. You could have been in Jamaica.
I know.
It was a beach party, and there must have been about 2,000 people there. And beer reggae just come out and
I'm telling you. Dancing and looking at the sea.
And the sea,
yeah, it's not. Remember we linked up there last time, didn't you? Remember? Yeah. So if you know where to catch me at Domino's, I didn't go this week because I was working late.
Yeah, I was there. It was awesome. It could have been a beach party in Jamaica.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
So you ain't gonna miss your reggae. You're not gonna miss your party. If you like to party, if you like to rave, if you like to go out, you know, and enjoy the sea, it's fine. And you know, you haven't got to be looking over your shoulder worrying about racism and hostility and, you know, all that you get in the UK,
Exactly.
you know, you ain't got to worry about that. You're home.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so what's my most special thing about Gambia? I've got to say, above all, is the people. I've got to say it's the people.
Yes.
I think Gambian people are very special. I have a connection with Gambian people. I'm sure my peoples are, you know, long lost Gambian peoples, because I feel a family connection with them. And it doesn't matter where I go, I have this, there's a warmth showing to me, like I've never had a warmth shown to me before. And that warmth is like a type of love that grounds me. And I can't describe it to anybody. Like, I went to see a piece of land, and when we finished, it was with Abdul, And when we finished, we went and we met his family, and his mum hugged me, and she looked just like my auntie. I like staggered back for a little bit, and then she kissed me, she hugged me, she kissed me like I was her daughter. You know, and isn't it? I was like, all in the car on the way back. All I did was babble. He said, "Lady, she was so nice. She was so nice." And you know what? She was so warm to me. She said, "She kissed me. Did you see her kiss me?" And like all the way back. And she reminded me of my auntie. And I said, "She reminded me of my auntie." And then these poor guys have to listen to me babbling across. I know this is my family. I know she's my family. You know, what did Trump say she was again? And so I was babbling the whole way, like. And it's just that like energy. I felt like I've been wound up like I'm a clock. You know when you overwind a clock? Yeah, that's why you all think I'm hype, no doubt. Yeah, you all think I'm hype. Yeah, it's because I feel like an overwound clock. Like all these years I've been in England, I've been like drained. No one's wound me. Yeah. You know, but here I feel like I've been wound up. Woo! I got life. You know, don't give this girl. Yeah, don't give this girl any yarrow. Yeah. Or what's the name? The drink, what's the green drink? Yeah, what's the green drink that I drink? The Derek juice. What do you call it? Ditta. Don't give me no ditta. You give me ditta, it's a natural energy drink. You don't need none of these commercial drinks. Yeah, just drink ditta. Yeah, I drink one ditta in the morning. I'm like, woo, good to go. So that's what I find special: the food, the drink, and the people. I said one thing, right? So I cheated on the people. The people, the Gambian people. I love Gambian people. They're number one in the world for me, personally. Not that doesn't take away from anybody else that I met, but that's why I'm here. Yeah. You?
Well, I would say the people. I would say the people as well. You know, I've had the opportunity to work with about 30, 40 students, and you know, I'll have a new student come in, and I observed one day 2 of the girls, they were locked by pinkies like this, you know, pinky lock. Right? Let me show you how they were. They're like this. And I was like, "Do you know her?" And she's like, "No." You know, and it was just like, wow, it's like family, and it's a lot of the culture and things that we lost a long time ago. You have here and you find here. So I would definitely say, you know, the people and the culture. You know, it's amazing.
Yeah, I did 3. I said 3, and you said 2, so we both can't count. I said say one special thing about the Gambia, and I said 3. You said 2. You said about 4. Yeah, it's only fair. It's only fair.
I covered him. He said I covered him.
No, Sandro. No, Sandro's got to do his own. Come on, Sandro.
Right, for me, it's the little things, you know. It's the little things. It's just like the way it makes you feel. The people, the culture. Actually, the culture is amazing. How they can actually, by some. If you like someone's last name, they can know where they're actually from. Yeah. I was like, this is amazing. It's like a Google thing. It's like you know, like by giving the last name, you know, oh, you from that tribe. I was like, wow, this is amazing. Like this is so. I was impressed. I was like, what is that in my country? So it's the one thing that the culture and the name that they can know exactly which tribe they're from and what the dialect they speak and what they went through there. Everyone knows that connection is priceless, and I was impressed by that. And other things, but I'm just gonna say that one. And
yeah, go on. We all had 2. Go on.
Yeah, the food is amazing. I can't stop eating. Drinking the baobab juice. So yeah, the food is very good. The food is very, very good. Everything is organic. Nice, you eat and you feel good. In England, if I eat past 8, 9 o'clock, I sleep bad. You know, if I sleep after 9, I feel like my stomach doesn't process very well. So here I can eat at midnight. I'm just chilling. You know?
Yeah, it's true. You know, it's true because I eat late here as well, and it doesn't affect me like it did in England. I'm not having the digestive problems like I did in England. In fact, I've lost weight since I've been here. Yeah, you know, although I'm still fat on camera. But actually I've lost some weight. You know, even my tailor had to take him like 3 skirts this week. How much you lost? A lot of weight. How much weight you lost?
About 30.
30 pounds. You see that? But he eats like a pigeon.
No. But
okay,
you will lose weight, so that's the good thing about me.
One special thing, although we all gone over.
I love the freedom. I love that we are in the majority, and this doesn't determine or stop anything. The racism, non-existence. That's what I love. we're the majority.
So you know what they say, if you want to eradicate racism, leave it behind.
Right.
If you want to, seriously, if you want to end racism, leave it behind. You can't tackle it, you can't fight it, and you can't beat it. Just walk away from it. I've been saying that. If you want to eradicate racism, just leave it behind and come back and live with your own kind.
And live your best life.
And live your best life, as Dr. Mumbi would say. We've got to big them up, you know. Wogan Maya, Dr. Mumbi, Dynasty Mayor, PLO Lumumba, all those, you know, giving good works. You know, Honourable Alifa Saleh, Esther File, the list goes on and on and on, you know, and everybody really that I've interviewed, you know. But sister, let's bring you in, Sister Marsh. You name one special thing.
For me, it is the people. The people are beautiful. I mean, I'm here and I'm seeing my uncles. I'm thinking, my gosh, my uncle's in Jamaica, but I know he's not in Gambia. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing, you know, the people that are walking down the high street of, I'm from Wolverhampton, and they're just so familiar. So the people are beautiful, and it's the welcome home, sister, that's so amazing. No one's welcoming you anywhere in the UK. So every time somebody says welcome home, sister, I'm really chuffed, and I just feel really great about it. So yeah, it's the people, they're beautiful, beautiful.
I always close with my husband, because you know what I mean, he's like the king man. And I always close with my husband. 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 Come, Adrian. Yeah. Come on, you don't have to go, you know. Everybody, we ain't kicked the lights on yet. Everybody's just gone. Yeah.
When we're ready, we got
So we're gonna come and punch that like button, everybody. So Age, have your saying, big man.
Again, yeah, well.
Talk about citizenship, talk about anything you want, Age.
It was good today, and we always welcome home our brothers and sisters, you know. And as far as for citizenship, I know that the African government is listening to us, and they know that we're coming home. Even though it was 400 years ago, and they separate us by ocean, you know, then one day we will return to the soil. So we just here to show the African governments that we are serious, and we're coming home, we're ready to invest in the country, we're ready to help develop the country, you know. But we're coming home. We are the ancestors that they're taken away, we're now coming back, you know, because for the 400 years we was in the West, they never want us there, you know. They never really include us in their society. At the end of the day, they just keep killing us. You know, exactly what they was doing during slavery, they're still doing it now. We are the ancestors that they're taken from here, we are the ones coming back. You know, so yeah, we are African and we're coming home. So we're just appealing to the government to consider us and know that we want our citizenship, automatic citizenship. You know, and that's it, we're coming home. Yeah.
So CRC? KM, Canafong, CRC.
Oh yes, there's going to be a meeting in
yeah, so we go to that one.
So
Canafong,
yeah,
CRC.
we will go to that one, and I'm encouraging people here from the diaspora to join us at that meeting, because numbers is power. So the more we come together in numbers, it's a greater power. You know, it's the louder our voices. But I know the African government, I know they consider us, you know, and I know they recognize what has been done 400 years ago. Are we here to make this better, you know? So yes, Africa, we're coming home, you know? One aim, one destiny, one Africa,
right.
You know?
I just wanted to say one thing special about the Gambia CAF and one thing special about the Gambia Age.
Boy, the Gambia is home. You know, it's a beautiful place, peaceful people. It's definitely the smiling coast of Africa. You know, and we all feel at home here. Cafe, how are you enjoying school? Cool. See, it's cool in school, you know. Because at least we run around with children the same as him. You know, in England it wasn't like that. He was never included in the white society. You know, so yes, he's happy, we are happy, and I want everyone else to come here and be happy. Yeah?
1, 2, 3. One Africa, one unity, one destiny, one future, one heart. Yeah, now smash that like button. 1, 2, 3. Smash that like button. Comment down below. Please donate, subscribe, and share with the world. Thank you, Boda Maya. Thank you, Dr. Mumby. Thank you, Dynasty Mayor. And thank you, Odomire family.
And thanks for the camera team as well.
Thank you to everybody behind the cameras. Thank you, team.
Brooklyn, New York City, stand up. The new banger from NYMI is out now.
Blessed in this day of life. I'm blessed to say I'm alive. Just trying to figure where to start. At the finish line of where they start. Cause now I see the vision in the picture. I remember I would just see a picture. Like where's the art?
I'm blessed. Check it out now on Versus Music TV on YouTube. K-Doe Waiter's debut video, Follow Me, is out now from his highly anticipated album, From Shame to Fame.
I did do it. Anytime you cross my lane, for real, you make I crash. Anytime you wink at me,
K-Doe Waiter. The new single is called Follow Me on Versus Music TV on YouTube.